Hey guys, welcome back. It's Grim Reaper coming at you for another video for Raid Shadows. Hopefully you're doing well, and hopefully you're looking after yourselves and having a positive week to wherever you are. We've got some juicy news today, and we're going to drop you all the information you need to know about the new fusion to come. We have the kit, and I'm just going to run Sand Devil in the background very quickly, try and multitask when this comes. So let me get you the information. This is what the fusion is looking like. You guys probably would have seen this already on the socials. Looking fairly cool. I like his facial. That's about it. I think there's definitely better champions in the game that looks better than this. Anyway, let me go ahead. I don't want to make this video too long. I want it to be short and sweet, and I want to go over this fusion, right? So let me get his kit up. That is not the kit. It looks like I didn't get the kit up, so let me go get the kit, and we'll crack on with everything else. Alrightio. Okay, so we have the kit. Let me go ahead and put this on this side. So by the way guys, I am dyslexic, so please bear that in mind if I read anything wrong or have a misunderstanding of anything. It is down to that. So we're going to start with the A3, or sorry, the passive, and then we'll work our way up to the money makers deal, and I will give you guys what my personal feeling is about this fusion. So let's start off with Speedor. Speedor in all battles by 19. Not bad. There is definitely a lot better out there. There will be a 5-star. There will be a 5-star blessing out for him most likely as well, so that could be cool to get, and it would be a juicy one, which would be pretty nice. Not bad. Okay, so let's get into the kit then. Whenever a enemy is revived, place a true fear debuff on them for one enemy for 2 turns. If there is multiple champions on this team, only one will take effect. Removes any stun, fear, or CC abilities when this champion before the start of their turn. Very interesting passive, kind of nice, not OP. The true fear causes a bit of problem with polymorph and causes a bit of problem with the RNG factor on it. I would have liked it to be a stun or something like that, but you know, true fear is true fear. I think it's 50% chance to call, but when it does proc, it can prove pretty nice, and they do like the true fear. Obviously, if they're still under, like, I guess if they're under some type of buff or something like that, revived with a block buffs or something, that could cause a issue. Nothing broken there though, so kind of interesting already. On the A3, this will be booked out on a 410 cooldown, and the debuffs and the lockout will be 100%. So whenever all enemies before attacking has a 75% chance of decreasing the duration of all any buffs by 3. So because it says before attacking has a 75% chance, I believe that the duration, the duration of all buffs on the enemies, I don't think this has a chance to weaken it. I think this will always proc as long as you've got enough accuracy, which is pretty nice. I do think that this gives him a chance to be polymorphed though, if I'm not mistaken, from that. Let me know down in the comments about that. It also has a 75% chance, 100% chance once booked, of increasing the cooldowns of all enemies skills by 3 turns. Really strong. Obviously he's Spirit Affinity, that really will hold him back. A really strong skill overall, like decreasing the duration, which is pretty much going to be most champions you're always stripping off. Could also give you a 50% chance of removing Stone Skin as well. He's going to be a lot of in a lot of people's roasters for sure. The problem with him will be the affinity, which is going to be facing a lot of magic nukers. This meta is very heavy for magic nukers, so it's a really interesting skill for that, but it's definitely a great kit for most people. I'd say about 90% of the player base will be really solid. And then also grants a extra turn if there are no buffs on the enemy team after this attack. So if you strip off all the buffs, I guess Stone Skin will stop the extra return, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe like bolsters on the team, maybe that will stop him from taking an extra turn. I'm not too sure about the Stone Skin in that effect or non-resistible buffs. I guess that would kind of stop him to take stone extra turns. That could be some type of counter, I guess. And then he'll attack one enemy, places a petrification for 1 turn, has 75% chance of putting up a true fear for 2 turns on all enemies who are not under a fear or true fear debuff. Has a 75% chance on all enemies who are not under a fear or true fear. Interesting. Pretty strong ability. Again, shame it's not a stun, because that would really help. But I guess it's good news as well, because it's not a stun. Then it wouldn't really cause any problems with that. So it's kind of interesting. Like, True Fear is very RNG, but really strong synergy with the two. Then actives this skill whenever an enemy is under a true fear or a fear or true fear. Successfully use a skill when there are multiple champions on the team with this skill. Only one can be activated, so I guess we're trying to stop it being stacked, which would be kind of OP. Otherwise, then you attack one enemy 2 times. Each hit steals 10% of the target turn meter, places a true fear debuff for 2 turns if the target turn meter is fully depleted. Strong A1, not too bad, can be very useful. I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel that this is at Armad's level of fusion. But I do think in the right account he could be a game changer. Like, he's gonna have really good synergy with Alice, because he's gonna take off all the duration of like Stone Skin and stuff like that, increase defense, out of protection, stuff that can make you survive on like go second teams. Really solid. And obviously having a chance to lock out as well, you would need to run him in like 4-piece pinpoint and Stone Skin as well, or you could just run him really fast and take chances with the pinpoint. With the polymorph. He's going to bring a speed aura in, so it's going to be really good. I guess if they got the Armads, you got this guy. He can kind of balance it out a little bit more with speed teams, which I do like the idea. I still think when it comes to lockout, Warlord is still better, obviously. But having that chance to take off all the duration of all the debuffs is very strong. So I think that you are probably not really using this guy if your True Fear as well is not bad against mythicals. It's worth noting with True Fear, or even with True Fear, if they try metamorphing with True Fear on them, then if the True Fear procs, then the metamorph will not proc, right? And that is really like, it'll put the metamorph on cooldown without them flipping. So that's really strong. He's going to be fairly solid against mythicals than other lockouts if he can remove the Stone Skin, which he does have that. So I think he's very strong. I just don't think he's on the Armad level. I would love to see him with one submissive. Like, you could go 4-piece Stone Skin, one is submissive with him, or you could even go Sonic set and have a chances to cut in on like a C3, for example, and then lock out the whole team and strip the whole team as well to really kind of open things up. That could be a really interesting ability. So I think he's like, Armand is obviously like a 10 out of 10. I think he's a 9 out of 10. I think he's very close to Armad's in that aspect. So I'm really happy to don't see like a sheep ability in here. I think what could be kind of cool on the passive was making him immune to okay, so he removes sleep. I would have liked him to see that he removes sheep from L enemies on that passive. That would have made him probably a bit too OP, if I'm being honest. But really strong champion. Should you go for this champion? By far, I think he's going to help you anywhere. Even if you have like a stack account, I think you can still use him in 3v3, live, classic, even siege. He's going to really help you. He's going to be really solid in undead and siege as well, because he's going to bring a speeder in all battles, and you can use him and Sifi with a Rodus. It's going to be like lethal in a siege team as well for undead. So the siege undead just got like a full, like a really solid option. So for me, you need to complete this fusion, especially if you really care about PvP. And there is more relics and stuff being released in this game now, which can really help your account progression all of the areas of this game. So you know, definitely go ahead and check that out. Dropped a video on that yesterday, so go ahead and check that out. Anyway, guys, that is about it for me. Let me know down in the comments, are you going to do the fusion or not? What do you think about the fusion? Do you think he is at Armad's level? Do you think he's better than Armad's? Or do you think he was worse? I will be honest, I think he'd be stronger than Armad if he was Magic or Force Affinity. That's how I feel about it. Anyway, I've been Grim. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.